Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 of the JDM Car Life. Today I'm joined by two very snexy people. I was about to say something else then, but decided to be nice. Today I am joined by a returning favourite from last week's, our first episode ever, Henry. And we are joined by a very, 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 very new guy, which I'm surprised he's been allowed to do this. And that is none other than your boy, Oliver. Say hello.
Woo! Yo guys, what's up? Of course, my name's Ollie. I'm a big enthusiast here at the JDM Car Life. Very proud to be aboard. Thanks for having me.
It's alright.
No problem.
How you doing? You good?
I am great.
What about you, Sharon?
I am fantastic.
Good.
I had more Big Man Willies or Black Man Willies over the week, so
Oh,
it's been nice.
cheeky.
Yeah.
So how's everyone's week been?
Quiet,
Good.
quiet. You know.
It's been good.
It's
There's been some interesting shit going on this week, but it's been good. Been good.
Aaron, you shit the bed on Skype as usual.
Always.
Yeah, it was scary, but very mesmerising.
So brown.
Oh, it was. Got me orgasmic.
It was.
So,
It's been a very scary week this week with the news and everything like that.
yeah, with that, what happened in what was it? France? No, it wasn't. It was
Barcelona.
Barcelona.
Yeah, that's the one.
Apparently,
Bastard
in Barcelona airport there's a fire that's broken out,
That's
so it's not gone well for Barcelona.
Yeah, some people are saying it's actually quite lit.
Coming off, Oliver.
Bass drop.
Mm.
Yeah.
There you go.
Well,
We've also lost their beloved, TV personality as well, Sir Bruce Forsyth.
yeah.
I hope I said his name right there.
Bye,
He
Batman.
died.
How old was that geezer?
Too old.
Huh?
He was 89 years old. When
He was too old.
Almost as old as you, Ollie.
I know, right?
Oh dear. Right.
So, as I say, it's been a scary week, but
Yeah.
in the car world there's been a lot of news as well.
Yeah. And now
Okay.
because we're lonely and boring bastards, we're gonna plug our socials, which you all want to know. Right. Our first one is, as you can see on your screen, the Twitter fuckers. That is the_JDM_car_NIF. And that's where we post everything and what we're doing. As you can see with whatever I put on the screen there. Our second one is our Instafuckers. That's actually, you should follow Instagram because we are active every 2 hours on Instagram, aren't we, ladies?
Yeah, boy.
We're always
Yeah.
posting weird and amazing and beautiful pictures of cars, JDM cars, and it's smexing. We just hit 1,000 followers, which
Woo!
I'm happy about that. I think I'm the only happy one, as usual. Right,
I told you we would hit 1,000 followers before September.
and it says in our bio we want to hit it by the end of the year, and we did, because we're amazing.
Yeah, boy. Hashtag goals.
It is. We've also got a. Actually, I won't say that because I'm ripping it down and redoing it. And we've also still haven't got a SoundCloud because I can't be arsed and I don't know how to really do it, to be fair. So, hashtag fidget spinners for the win. Yeah.
Go for the fidget spinners.
Well, you have midget spinners.
I do have a fidget spinner. I'm
Fidget
ashamed of owning
spinners.
one.
I've got one in my hand. I've lost half the bearings for it.
I didn't even know what it is. It's over there.
How thrilling. It really is. Right then. Shall we get into the news?
We shall.
Wow. I'm going to start us off for this week. I don't know if I did last week, but we'll forget about last week's episode. That was some weird episode, that was. Right, so on this week's car news, we're only going to be doing car news because we are the JTM Car Life talk show, which is shit, I know. But on this week, we are talking about Aaron's Black Man Willie, BMW.
Yes.
And there have been leaked pictures about the new BMW Z4. And it looks shit, but you know, it's
I've never liked the Z4, even when it was first introduced.
it looks
Still
like
never liked it.
a long-faced fly that has been thoroughly raped.
It's not even
BMW
that. It's just
said-
how long the front is because they've kept the inline six layout. So the front has to be ginormous.
Yeah. But BMW have said that there is a new range of engines. It's still a shitty soft top, 2-seater still, and it is in joint engineering development with the new Toyota Supra. Pray to God that car won't be shit as well. BMW say that their production version of the Z4 should be shown or released at the Geneva Motor Show in 2018. The UK sales will be underway by the middle of next year at the time of this recording. So, as you can see by the pictures on your screen, it's an ugly fucking car. Well, I personally think it is. I don't know if you two have seen it. Have you seen it, Aaron? I think I sent you a few
I have.
pics. What about you, Ollie?
I've seen the leaked photos, and in my opinion, I am a vivid BMW fan. But this car, there's always been something about the Z4 that just has rattled my balls. I just don't get along with the car. Big fan of the 6-cylinder engine, and I love it to bits. But the Z4, I'd rather take a shit in it. I'd use it as my toilet. I actually would.
Yes, because you'd rather drive a Mercedes. Sorry about this again. We had more technical difficulties, and we thought we didn't have any audio.
Now, let me, a little disclaimer. If in the editing and you viewing this, if there suddenly is a massive gap, we apologise. We had to actually stop the recording and then restart it. So, let's carry on.
Where were we?
We were talking about the Z4. I've just read the
Oh, yeah.
facts. So yeah.
I don't even know if Ollie's still even there.
Yo,
Oh, he's still there.
Yeah.
He's still alive.
I'm here, family around.
Yeah, so the Z4
It's
the Z4 is shit. I think we can all agree on that.
always been shit.
Yeah,
Even
yeah.
from when it was the first iteration, it was always
Did you know
shit.
that the,
Too long.
The Z8, there's a BMW Z8 can sell for 10 grand on Auto Trader.
Yeah, because they're not. They are quite. The Z8s are quite rare cars.
Let's have a look.
And
Uh,
so
yeah, carry on. They are.
you don't see many of them, do you?
No, I've only seen like I think one.
Oh, the Z8s?
Yeah.
I don't think I've ever seen one, if I'm perfectly honest with you.
What we want.
Maybe that's just where I live, but the Z8s are like rarer than seeing a
A
black
unicorn.
guy in freaking slavery these days, you know?
Oh fucking hell. Yeah.
That is
Yeah.
just
The-
brutal.
There's one going on Auto Trader for a 2001 51 reg for 245 grand. Fuck.
You know where that money would be going, wouldn't you?
Where?
I'd rather spend it on porn. I'm kidding, you know? By porn, I mean,
He'll be spending that 200 grand on the brand new
BMW
Z4.
Yeah. It's fucking ugly, not gonna lie. Looks nice from behind, but I always have a mask kind of guy.
From the rear.
Yeah.
At least when you're having sex with her, you know, you can do doggy style.
Yeah, my favourite.
I like her from the rear, just when it's the face. Put a bag over the head.
What do we think of BMW carrying on the automatic legacy as well
Yeah.
with the new Z4?
You need to go back to manual. We need to save the manuals. Manuals are going to be a thing of the past, which is sad because manuals would like okay. there's pros and cons to having a manual car, but manual cars are just there's something about changing gear.
Yeah.
Well,
it's
ladies and
satisfying.
gentlemen, you'll learn about me as these podcasts go on. I am basically an 80,000-year-old guy. I would much rather drive around a car from the 50s than even thinking about getting a newer car.
Your car's from the fucking dinosaur age, so.
Classic cars for the win.
Hey, you should come with me. You should come with me to the car show tomorrow. 2,000 classic cars. I'll get a shit ton of photos.
Oh, I would, but I'd end up getting kicked out for having a boner.
There's something about older cars. Modern cars these days,
Yeah.
it's just
It's the lines
So-
on the older ones.
Now, listen, I'll tell you what it is with modern day cars. The robbing bastards build them shitter, so you have to spend more money on them. Have you noticed more modern cars are built with worse, lower quality parts, so you have to keep going back and buying new parts? Whereas an older car that can still be on the road today could be on stock springs and still be going.
Yeah.
I think that's what I like more about like Nissan, Subaru, and Mitsubishi and all that is the fact that let's say what Nissan's done. I think it was the start of this year. Nissan announced that they'll rebuild. They told Nismo, which is Nissan's racing department, to build Nissan Skyline parts for everything from the GTS all the way up to the GTR, ranging from the R34, R33, and R32, so they can keep them on the road. I think that's awesome. I think more car companies should do that for older cars. Make parts for them.
Back to the BMW thing. I know this isn't in the script, but what I don't know if any of you guys have seen, but what do we think about the M8? I think it's called. I'm trying to find it now.
Mate.
The big mate.
Yeah, the mate.
I'm not a fan. It looks
I don't know.
aggressive as shit, but you know they've not really surfaced many photos of it yet, and the pictures of its reveal, the one with that camo paintwork on it or whatever, it didn't really show its designs properly, or the flaws.
Yeah,
of
that's
the
the whole point of that design. It's supposed to hide the features of the car because it's actually not been released yet. So
I have mixed opinions at the moment. I think it's maybe the replacement for the M5. Maybe I don't know.
no, that's the thing though. Next year there's going to be a brand new M5.
Yeah.
So
Right. I've just me and Aaron were going to talk about this in last week's show, but I feel like I should just quickly address this now. The Ferrari SUV. Yeah. Could be out by 2020.
the which?
The Ferrari SUV looks like an FF and a 488. 488.
To be honest,
More
if
cars are
I'm
going on the
being
SUV. bandwagon.
perfectly honest,
Yeah.
I respect Ferrari. Ferrari are thinking about their future. They're thinking about expanding and following in what other companies are doing as well. Look at Mercedes. Obviously, they're going bigger and better with the big trucks. Porsche have made the Macan Turbo and stuff like that. It's making the performance SUVs making a new competition for the rest of the gang, you know.
It's like Lamborghini.
Yeah, so it's not just Audi and BMW and Mercedes with the GLAs that are expanding.
It's like Lamborghini.
I suppose with Porsche, like with the Cayenne and the Macan, and then
look at the
Ferrari
Bentley
with the
as well.
SUVs.
Yeah, the Bentayga.
The Bentayga, yeah.
Bentayga.
The
Yeah.
Bentayga. Ooh.
Yeah, you've got the Lamborghini Urus, is it called?
Yeah, the fucking V12.
Oh yeah, the Lamborghini Urus.
Your ass. And that's what it's saying when you're just ahead and it's coming for you. I want your ass. You know, I mean, the Lamborghini Urus is actually, and I might get some flack for this, but it's actually a pretty car.
Yeah.
It's a pretty because it's got no wing mirrors.
It's got
The wing mirrors are replaced by cameras, and that's a unique design. No other car's ever done that.
It's weird though. I couldn't imagine being looking to my left or my right and be like, "Oh shit, where's my mirror gone?"
This little round dot on like a little piece of metal, and you're like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
And then you realise, oh yeah, it's a camera here.
Hang on,
What?
let me just check my side view camera.
Let me zoom in on this prick who's tailgating me.
What's his license plate? U-R-A-S.
I mean, to be fair, though, that with the cameras, it would actually be a useful thing because dash cams would be a thing of the past then. Because all you do is have a camera facing the forward, and then on like the little screen in the middle, you can have just like a little split of view. So it's
Now,
front and back. I guess that'd be awesome.
all right, Audi. I think Audi just love numbers and the letter Q. I've just seen here Audi Q2. Wow. They've
Yeah, there's the Q1, there's the Q2, there's the Q3, Q4, Q5.
Q5.
If you're gonna
And
go
Q-
for any Q, go for the Q7. That's the proper one. Unless you
If you
go
Q,
for what I get. And
So
then,
go for any Q. Go for the one in James Bond. He's awesome.
yeah. Unless you
I
go-
quite honestly like the Q3. It's one of them where it's not too big and not too small, and it packs a punch, especially the QS3 models or whatever
when
they're
we got
called.
our Q7, typical Audi this. We got our Q7, it got dropped off the truck. And don't forget,
Into a tree.
It's the top of the range one. And it wasn't into a tree, because that would be too much to ask. It didn't bother to start. He got off the trailer, and second he left to come pick me up from school, it never fucking started. So I ended up going back in a taxi.
You should have pushed it.
What, a 5?
Yeah, push it all the way there,
Yeah.
and all the way back.
I'll,
Then you wouldn't be in danger of the trees because you wouldn't be going fast enough.
What? Also, since we're on the subject of SUVs, Porsche have just announced, well, not just announced, but they have recently announced that they're doing a one-off Porsche Macan, which has got a 919 hybrid livery on it.
Hey, Ollie, just for you, you said that you like the Q3. The
Yeah, boy.
new 2018 Q3 SUV Speedy for the first time.
Oh, sounds very
It's
nice.
going to be a rival for the BMW X1. Ooh.
No one could rival BMW. Sorry about that. You know.
The next
You know what,
generation
always build the
Audi
best.
Can I just say
Q3
so?
has
Can I just-
speedy testing for the first time, confirming that Audi
Is
will
that what it's really called? A fucking Speedy?
Yeah. What do you drive for, Speedy?
The Speedophile 3000, yeah.
Oh, hang on, I just seen some news about TVR. The new 480 horsepower TVR. Where's that fucker gone? Let's go back page.
Oh, that's been announced this year, isn't it? Oh, can't
Yeah.
wait for that. I'm gonna watch the stream at the festival of at Goodwood because that's what they're announcing it. I can't wait. TVR's back. Happy days.
The
Oh,
new
happy days!
480 horsepower TVR sports car, carbon revealed. Oh, there's some pictures.
Carbon.
Ooh, is it going to be a carbon everything?
Need speed carbon.
Yeah. Oh, well, it looks like a nice interior. I'll put some pictures on the screen right now.
TVR. If you don't know what TVR is, I'm sorry, but you're not a car enthusiast, or you're not a proper lover of cars. Because
remember.
TVR is one of those car companies that always break down, will kill you at the first chance it gets. Unpredictable and very beautiful at the same time.
We used to own a TVR.
It's a true car. It's a true classic car. Even the Cigaris is still a true classic car.
I
And that
remember.
was 2005.
I remember when we had one. It was like fucking sitting in like some fucking. It was literally like having no suspension, just sitting on the rocks and having your arse dragged.
Oh, that sounds great.
It fucking
It
was.
does. I
It
still
was the
have one.
sounds. It was like exactly like
Yeah,
that.
because it's a V8. That's the thing with TVR. They
I know.
always had, they had fantastic engines. Well, debatable on the fantastic engines because they never fucking started to begin with. But you know, it's like Lanciers. Everyone loves Lanciers, even though they rust.
Mhm.
So, and they're still one of the prettiest cars in the world. So,
I know,
and
yeah.
TVRs are the same. They're classics, and they have a place in all car enthusiast hearts. Because TVRs are one of those cars. You know, to start.
Here's one from Bentley.
Oh, Bentley.
Bentley unveils the Continental GT Galeen or whatever it's Galeen edition, however you say that. It's basically just a Continental GT with a sexier front end, really. I don't really see what's different about it. Let's have a little read.
Here's one to make all. Well, I don't know whether the memes will continue or stay, but apparently the brand new 2018 Ford Mustang is going to be much safer than the previous ones.
Does that mean that I don't have to walk around with a high vis jacket anymore?
It means crowds can actually take a chill. They can relax for once when a Mustang drives past. Now, don't have to run the risk of being killed.
Here we are, boys. The yacht themed design. That's very fucking ironic, isn't it, for a Bentley? Covered. Boast seating covered in light coloured white. Do you know what, boys? I don't even know what my English grades are, but this has got some big words in here that I can't be asked to pronounce. Contrasted by caramel stitching and blue-grey dash. There's also features like an eyeglasses case embedded in the centre, which is lined with a Brunel-coloured suede microfiber and a hand-painted yacht illustration by Spanish artist somebody, because that name is ridiculous. Yami Villardel. It's something like that, you know. Under the hood, the Galeen is powered by the Audi-sourced 4-litre twin-turbo V8 instead of the usual 6-litre W12.
Sexy. That you know what? I don't know what to make of Bentleys, because I remember when the Continental first came out, it was like ugly, beautiful. It was like it happened overnight. That part where it went from ugly to beautiful. I think it's been that round. I think it's been around that long that everyone's just accepted it, and now everyone likes it. So I don't know what to make of the new Bentley, but you know what?
You have to send me that link, Ollie, so I can put some pictures on the screen.
Yeah.
Will do.
So, has anyone here heard of the brand new BMW M2 CS?
Nope.
Well, now's the time. Because, right, so we all know and love the F80 and the F82's inline 6 twin turbo, don't we?
Yes, bitch.
Those engines. Well, that's what the M2 CS is going to be using. It's going to be using them.
Phoebe's going to be happy. Well, she doesn't like the M2, but you know she might now.
Well, the M2, I don't know why anyone would hate the M2, because the M2 was, well, it's just beautiful. The M2 brought back BMW. It was them saying, you know what, we remember our past, we remember what we did. Here's a car to show that we've still got it. And they outdid themselves with the M2, I think. The M2 is a fantastic car. And this CS, it's going to be fantastic.
It is. Right.
You know what? I'm looking through my news here and all I see is electric cars. Fuck off with your electric cars. I'm not interested.
Now, Aaron.
Oh, this is going to... Hold on. Oh, I'm sorry, Henry.
It's alright.
This is going to make you cry. Did you know Ducati is ending production of the V-twin sports bikes?
Why? Why would you do such a thing? Oh my god. That's actually nearly brought tears to my bollocks.
After 25 years of production? Yeah.
What?
Not surprised.
Gay bastards.
It is. But maybe they'll make it better. Who knows?
Fucking better. Oh, I'm giving them a
Well,
dick.
Ducati are good, you know, makers of bikes, whatever you want to call them. They're not great. Ducatis are quick as well. I mean, I still prefer a Kawasaki over the Ducati, but you know what?
I don't. Actually, I like both bikes, to be fair. I would have both.
I'd rather have a Ninja or a BMW sports bike over the Ducati.
But you know, I love the way the Ducati looks, so I'm gonna think of Ducati. But this isn't about bikes, so, and we've gone really off track here.
Oh well.
I think, Aaron, this is time for your segment about the McLaren.
Oh, so McLaren are planning an all-electric hypercar that will, well, take over from the P1's mantle. The P1, as we all know, ended production last year, and McLaren. It's been rumored that it's been in the works. Now it's been completely confirmed. It's going to happen. I don't know what to think of this. I think it would be awesome if they'd pulled it off, because then the Formula E, because also that's what they're going to be doing as well. They're going to be looking for the words. Right, McLaren are going to be working on this new formula for the electric motor to power the new hypercar.
Yeah.
McLaren are then going to give that plan or sell that plan to the Formula E. So when the drivers are going around the track, they don't have to swap cars mid-race. They can go throughout the whole race.
Have you seen the bit at the bottom about the power, where the power was coming from? It's coming from a modified version of a 3.8 litre twin turbo V8 that is the heart of every McLaren road car on sale today. Except the 720S.
Yes.
The engine. Sorry, I'm nicking your bit here. Carry on.
No, go on.
The engine in the P15 is said to have between worked on to produce close to 800 PS, 789 brake horsepower. Fucking me. The road going P1 engine is 903 peaked. Achieved.
That's with the electric engine and the V8 working together.
Yeah, hybrid kicking.
Yeah.
So that I think that could be absolutely fucking insane.
Would be pretty insane to see an all-electric hypercar which would blow the freaking competition away. It would be nice to see something like that.
It's like
bro, the LaFerrari away or blow.
What about
the 918 away or blow.
What about the Rimac even, whatever the fuck it's called?
Just think though, if they do like an all-electric hypercar, they don't have to bring out new variants of it. You can just do what Tesla does and bring out updates for it, making it quicker and more powerful.
They could. So
yeah,
I hope they go through with it.
Same. It would be an advancement. I'm not sold on electric cars still.
I'm not either.
But it would be interesting to see them pull this off. If they can, maybe there will be somewhere in the world for electric cars, especially in the performance scene. But for us everyday Joes, we're going to be stuck with Nissan Leafs and fucking what they called Renault Zoes for the rest of our lives.
But you know,
so unless you've got a cool 150k to buy on a Tesla Model S or a Model X, then you've got a decent electric car. But since we all haven't got that kind of money, I don't think we'll be seeing electric cars mainstream anytime soon.
No. But you know, it's tough chips. Hit them with the dab. Ooh.
It is. I just want to throw in something here.
Of course.
That since it's JDM,
Japanese domestic market blood. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Right. Has everyone heard about the Mitsubishi Evo 9 being sold in California for $100,000?
I think I heard you moaning at me earlier about it. Like he was like, Henry, Evo 9.
It's an 11-year-old Evo.
Yeah.
And it's attracting six-figure numbers. Like,
fuck me.
That's mad for an Evo 9. Seriously,
Yeah.
You think in the UK or Europe where we are, we're talking, what, 10 to 30 grand maybe, tops?
And if you're looking for an Evo 9 MR, you're going to be looking at about 10 to 20k. If you're looking for the FQ 360, you'll be looking at 15 to 25.
Bam.
So, yeah. I mean, well, reading it here, a dealership ordered a bunch of Evo 9s back in 2006, but they've only been selling them when the prices have climbed to the highest.
That's
listed price. Yeah. It is. It's somewhat smart, but I just... And it is an Evo 9 MR, so it is the granddaddy of all of the Evos, the MR. So...
Right,
would you buy it for 100k though? No, I wouldn't.
Right, moving on to the Supra here, one of the newest models. The latest sighting of the model showed its production spec lights and bumpers for the first time. Early sightings showed the two-seater sports coupe running with an automatic gearbox and BMW electronics, which comes as no surprise given the technical links between the Z4 and the Supra. Photograph test at the Nürburgring, the Supra featured BMW switchgear, including the dashboard-mounted infotainment screen and accompanying rotary dial control in the central tunnel, as well as BMW heating control buttons and BMW automatic gear lever. To be fair with you, this Supra just sounds like it's BMW. I'm not going to lie. However, moving forward, the Supra is expected to share its gearbox, its automatic gearbox even, because automatic, with the Z4, albeit with different ratios, while also incorporating the same hybrid four-wheel drive setup, comprised of a BMW petrol engine mated to electric motors with engine stored in supercapacitors. These will have technical links to those in Toyota's TS030 hybrid Le Mans race car. So you're talking about a BMW Toyota race car, my bob, for your street here. This car is going to be insane and reach all kinds of new potentials, hopefully, if it takes off. Because there isn't a lot of beating the old Supras, I'm sorry to say. What are your opinions, boys?
The old Supras are 20 years old. They're still
beautiful.
Yeah.
But I think
even the earlier models still look beautiful. Okay, so I want to mention something here. We all have the Mazda RX-7, don't we?
Yes, beautiful.
With the awesome rotary engine.
Yep.
Well, Mazda, in its own magazine, has censored the comeback for the rotary. Don't sound excited.
I'd bank collection any day.
Yeah.
You can on my dick, daddy.
Hang on. We all know that Ollie likes women's cars, and there has been sightings of the next gen Mercedes AMG A45 being tested. Now it's rumored to be around 376 horsepower to around 420 horsepower, 420 blaze of smoke weed, and it's rumored to be a competition between the RS3 Sportback and every other fucking hatchback out there. So it's going to be a V6. It's going to be a V6, and it could cost from anywhere between 30,000 to 50,000. Damn, that's going to be one expensive sugar daddy. So you better be ready, Ollie.
That's what I mean.
That's when I draw the line and just spend my money on a classic instead.
Yeah.
Get a Golf. If you're going to go for the modern hot hatch, go for the Golf R. Don't go for the A45 AMG. It's too expensive. I'm excited about this rotary Mazda. I can't wait for them to bring it back. I love the RX-7. I think we've been waiting for the new RX. and I cannot wait for the rotary engine to be back in the limelight. I know they never had great fuel economy or emissions, but if they're making a comeback and Mazda seem confident about it,
Fucking do it, boys.
Yeah. So we may be finally getting the RX-9
Whoop, whoop.
instead of just the MX-5s. So, yeah. I'm excited about this.
Decent. Yeah.
It would actually be decent. It really would.
Hopefully.
Hopefully.
As long as it isn't automatic.
I mean, they hinted it in their own magazine. Do you know what I mean?
Mm.
So, and we all love rotary engines. They're high revving, they're quick. Yeah, they're unreliable, but
Fuck
if Mazda's fixed it, yeah, fuck it.
Yeah. It's all the fun
Great
part
engines.
about cars. Building this fucking bitches back up. Oh shit.
Exactly. I think that's what made like the Mazda special was the rotary engines.
Mm.
They were
That's what
unique, they were powerful, they were high revving. The sound was addicting. They were, in my opinion, some of the greatest freaking cars out there.
Ah. Yeah. Right, now
You were.
what do we think about this autobiography about the Aston Martin Vanquish Zagon, or what the fucking hell it's called?
Zagato.
Zagato, that's the one. Now, by this, it looks like I've messed up in the making of this script.
Do you know what it looks like?
What?
It looks like Aston Martin just basically went, right, we've got this car, the V12 Zagato, and we want to make it look like the Vanquish. What shall we do? I know, cut the front end off that, cut the back end off that, put them together, what you get? This.
Put some toilet rolls on the
Basically
front.
what
I've just seen this. Where is it? What page? What am I looking at? It's Aston Martin. It's going to be a naturally aspirated 5-litre V12 petrol engine, which produces 592 brake horsepower.
Damn, Daniel.
Back at it again with the
White
V12.
bands.
You know what? Aston Martin.
It's going to
There's
be,
nothing you can say bad about them.
and it's going to be
the
27
beautiful
horsepower
cars.
more than the Vanquish, than a standard Vanquish.
Aston Martin, I'd have an Aston Martin in a heartbeat if I had the 200k to buy one. I would just, there you go.
Mm.
I love them. I think they're pretty cars. Yeah, the seats are uncomfortable, as I've so heard, but
They are.
That-
I felt
I'd
them.
get over that. I'd get over it.
Actually, they're not. Well, in the V12 they were, but they're not too bad.
I mean, even in like the new Vanquish, apparently they're still, uncomfortable. You still hit your shoulders and you shoulder blades and stuff. Which I mean, in a 200k luxury sports car, you'd expect high quality seats.
Mm.
You know what? I'm not really bothered about that. I paid 200k not for the fucking seat. I paid 200k for the fucking car. I could change the seats out. Easy.
What do you think about it, Ollie?
I think I agree with Aaron. To be fair with you, you can't say nothing bad about Aston Martin. They're just a great, successful company. They're one of the. You say, friggin' Aston Martin to anybody, and they know about it straight away. They know exactly who it is, and I think they're just going onwards and upwards with everything they build. I don't have any bad opinions about the car.
I've just found this out about the car. It's going to be a hard top, and it can sprint from 0 to 62 in 3.5 seconds, and a top speed of 197 miles an hour. That's respectable for today's standards.
It is. It is respectable.
Are you all dead?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah,
Let's get off. Let's get off this news, and now let's talk about the brand new and beautiful and amazing Forza Horizon 3 Hoonigan DLC. Wow.
The car park. I love this car park. I'm not gonna lie.
This
They outdid
car
them
park-
Forza, right?
In my opinion, for Forza Horizon, Forza games in general, this is a game changer. This car park hasn't only brought a bigger car community in, it's aroused. It's literally
I just
took
attacked
your
myself.
kids to the basement and forced them to masturbate over cars. That's what it is. This freaking is one of the best car parks I think I've ever seen in a Forza game ever.
It is.
And
It generally is.
I,
Just for the pure fact that you've got, different interiors, unlike the normal cars that you can get. In cars like IRL, you can change out seats, steering wheels, gear shifters. You can change everything out. Whereas in Forza, you can't actually do that. It's more outside rather than inside, which I think they should do. Just saying.
Because I'm a boring and sad bastard and nothing else to do, I was watching the live stream of when it dropped, and apparently the RX-7 has the most steering angle out of any other car in the game, and the bell end is the fastest rear-wheel drive accelerating and wheelie car in the game. And Ken Block's car, the Hoonigan, is the quickest accelerating car. Yeah, it's the quickest accelerating car out of every car. So they have outdone themselves, and when they're making the cars, when they model them, there's a poor geezer to take 2,000 pictures of each car, and he has to put it all together. Well, he doesn't put it all together, but the team does. And if you've played the game and if you've used the RX-7, the reason why the Forza Aero wing is different than every other Forza Aero is because after they put the modelling on and all that and they got it ready, he gone ahead and put another wing on it. I think he put like a chassis mounted wing on it, so that's why it's such a big fuck off wing with the Forza Aero. So it looks decent, I think, with the Forza Aero. But that's me.
It's because it's Hurt Life. It's his actual car.
Yeah.
It's his actual wing. You know what I mean? It's not just a Forza Aero, which I think is very small.
It's not his actual wing that it's on the car. It is still Forza Aero, but they've changed it up so it's
To look like his wing.
Yeah. But I love the exhaust too, and two big fuck off cannons, and the deep dish wheels are beautiful, and the handbrake as well. I love the car in general.
They need to add deep dish rims. They need to add more like Japanese rims, because I think Japanese rims are the best looking ones, especially Works. If you watch Mighty Car Mods and you love, Marty's Super Gramps, about Workmeisters, I think they're the best looking rims ever, and they need to put them into the game. I think that's what Eugene's rims are. I think the Workmeisters are they? I think they look like them. They are nice rims, and I do like them. So, kudos. Kudos. I can't wait for Motorsport 7. Forza Motorsport 7.
Fuck yes. And no, Ollie, I know you will agree on me with this. Project Cars 2.
Oh, yeah. Definitely so hyped for Project Cars 2. Like,
They look like you've stepped up from the first Project Cars. So, I'm excited about it. Especially since they added Rallycross. I'm happy.
And for you, Aaron, they've said that controller usability will be easier.
That's good. I'll probably end up with a wheel before that, anyways. Before the game comes out, so might just not apply to me. So, who knows?
But yeah, me and Ollie are gonna finger each other over that, aren't we, Ollie?
hell yeah, that game's gonna be sick.
It is.
It really is.
Man.
What else? what do we all think about Need for Speed Payback?
Hyped.
Again, the game looks lit as hell. I'm hyped for it. I can't wait for the drop.
Same. Right. I think we should do a little movie review. I've been watching a few movies. Not car related. So I couldn't find any.
This past week, I've just been catching up, leading up to today, to the Defenders, Marvel's Defenders.
Yeah.
I've got a few opinions on that.
I watched last night what I found very funny. Let me just find it. It's called Going in Style. Basically, it's got Morgan Freeman, some other guy, and some other guy, and it's about these old guys who lose.
Michael Caine,
Yeah.
Morgan Freeman, and other dude. Yeah,
Yeah.
that looks hilarious.
He loses the pensions, and then they rob a bank and all that. I'll leave the trailer description. I'll leave the trailer in the description below. But yeah, I really do recommend that film. It was fucking hilarious. It really was funny. So recommend it. You know, get your £4, I think 29 it was. Whip that out your asses and have a good old watch.
I think I'm going to give my opinion on the Defenders now.
Yeah.
If you've watched Daredevil, Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and the Iron Fist, the Defenders is basically just a wrap up of all them coming together and fighting.
Oh! Is that on Netflix?
Yes, it's on
Netflix. I wanted to watch
Netflix.
that. Does it come out?
Watch the first 3 episodes. Disclaimer.
I've really wanted to watch that.
So far.
So don't spoil it because
The Defenders, yeah.
I've really wanted to watch that.
I enjoyed it. I've watched all of like the Marvel series with Daredevil and Jessica Jones, Luke Cage, and the Iron Fist. I think the Iron Fist was a bit lacking in it. I'm not gonna lie about that one. I wasn't like sold into it. It was still good nevertheless, but it wasn't as good as Luke Cage, Jessica Jones, or Daredevil. But that being said, I still thoroughly enjoyed it, and I thoroughly enjoyed the Defenders because I've watched all 8 episodes of it, and I've just got to say,
I can't wait to watch
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
I'll tell you something, I ain't sleeping tonight then, boys. Fuck that. Oh my god, I can't wait for that.
Hey, I woke up this morning, I was like, well, I know what I'm doing, because I had a notification off Netflix saying,
I might have had one actually.
Defenders is out, so I was like, yep, well, I've got no life today.
Have I got one? I may do. Oh well. Oh, so I can't wait to watch that.
No, I can't.
So, what about you, Ollie? Have you been? Oh, another. Oh, there it is. Another program. May I recommend? It's called Person of Interest. Oh, I love that. Person of Interest and Shooter. I'm obsessed.
It's on Netflix again.
Yep, it's on Netflix. All seasons are on Netflix. I'm fucking obsessed with it. I think Shooter is a Netflix original. Person of Interest isn't. I think Person of Interest is HBO, but Shooter is a Netflix.
Yeah, I think I've seen like 1 episode of Shooter, and I've just.
Oh, it's fucking great. I love it.
It was good. It was good, but I didn't continue watching it because
you can't.
I
was like that. You can't just. I was like that. You can't just watch 1 episode. You have to watch like a few, like 3 episodes, and then you will fall in love with it like I did. But Person of Interest, oh wow, I
cannot wait for Sunday.
What's Sunday?
The next episode in season 3 is Rick and Morty.
I've started watching that again lately. I'm on season 3, episode 3 at the minute.
What?
Of Rick and Morty.
It's good, isn't it?
It fucking
They're
is.
only like 20 minutes episodes, but you know what? I can forgive that.
And another brilliant program that I fell in love with when I binge watched in like I think a week is Archer. I really do recommend Archer. You'll fucking love it. Well, at least I hope you will. So
I'll have to watch.
That's gonna be it from us. As sad as it will be, I secretly know you're all screaming "fuck yes" about time. If you made it this far, well, you are. I sincerely love you, and I'm gonna give you a big hug aren't we, boys and girls? Yeah. And don't forget to follow us on our socials, as it's been on the screen for most of the for the recording. So check us out, and especially check out our Instagram, because that's where we post a lot. As you can see, it hasn't refreshed, but I have posted another picture of a sexy STI. So I hope you enjoyed.
Of a sexy sexual transmissible infection.
Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and if you didn't, then you can fuck off and go thinking and all that fun business. But so that's been it from us guys, and we will catch you next week, where I can hopefully be able to speak. Adios, bitches, and I will see you next week. Bye.
Peace.
Yo, bye.